This game, I thought we could dive into what happened on Saturday for a second here. Let's go with the Chiefs, okay? Crazy that sounds, this team's best path to repeat was Mahomes focusing more on managing the game. He proved that on Saturday night. He channeled his inner Alex Smith, okay, in the best way possible. Very different Patrick on Saturday night than the one we've seen all year. He took what was there. He threw it away when there was nothing there. He took off and ran when he had to. He didn't put the ball in harm's way at all, not once, in the comfort, not once. He didn't force anything. And while we didn't see any of, we didn't see much vintage Mahomes out there in those type of plays, this was as impressive a game that I've seen of him all year, because I think it takes a little something, a little discipline, a little like filter to have him not do that. And it's got to be hard to rein yourself in when you have the talent and ability that he does. So give him a lot of credit. He's got 2 Super Bowl rings. He could have just went and put it on his shoulders. He didn't. He said, and he's been giving credit to this defense all year long in press conferences, which is amazing to see. He's stepping back and realizing, if he wants to make it a run of a third, he's going to have to switch it up and keep this going. This is Mahomes' 17th game of the season, the 4th time he finished a game without a turnover, okay? The Chiefs are 4-0 in those games. That matters. They've won each by an average of 18.5 points per game. They're just 6-6 when he turns it over at least once. So now they're going to need to finish a little better in the red zone next week, whether they have the Bills in Buffalo, woof, or the Texans at home who can put up points. Overall, I did like what I saw out of Mahomes. We love what we saw out of Rashee Rice and Isaiah Pacheco and this offense as a whole. Could Clyde Edwards-Helaire have scored a touchdown for me? Sure, but he didn't. They're going to be a tough out. They might just waltz on over to the AFC Championship game. And got to give the Texans, who might face those Chiefs. Texans, we see you, we love you. Caserio and company, D'Amico, win over the Browns. That defense, what a test. What a statement from C.J. Stroud. Continuing to look like the most poised, polished rookie quarterback I've ever seen. Toughest defense. If you look at this, his 274 yards and 3 scores netted him the best passer rating a rookie's ever posted in a playoff game. A shade under perfection from him. When you're on a list with guys from 1937, it's pretty special. And it isn't just that he's putting up these kind of performances in big moments, it's how he's doing it. He's sticking in the pocket, he's going through reads, showing patience, showing composure. He's a dream. He's a veteran in a rookie's body. That's what he is. I can't remember a rookie who looked unflappable in a playoff game like this. You got to give Slowick a ton of credit here. The OC, I mean, there's no sheltering him. There's no getting his feet wet. He came out there and Bobby Slowick was like, let it rip. We're a fan of that here on the show. So sure, it'll be a different animal in Arrowhead or shoot, Baltimore maybe next week, yikes. Impossible not to be impressed though, and as great as Stroud was, what's really making me believe that this team could have a shot next weekend is the way the defense looked, guys. 4 sacks, 2 pick sixes. They completely said, Cleveland run game, who, where, what? They took a little wand and said, disappear.